Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am okta Pernando from the Automotive Engineering Department, Facultas of Engineering, Padang State University. On this occasion, I will explain the project on week 2 to week 5. From the reading that I have read and later I will explain a few points along with the explanation. And point 1, article title. Point 2, important information in the article. Point 3, obstacle or challenge of reading the article. Point 4, interesting article or not. Article week 2, 7 tips for a TD Dex. And are you a good digital citizen? 7 tips for a TD Dex. Important information in the article. There are 7 tips for a TD Dex, including only storing things that are really. That the storing pens and book in plate soons as jars or trays. Only keeping small drink on the table, reducing the amount of paper used. Then storing information in the folders, reducing the amount paper used, and save as much information as possible in a folder on the computer. Scan record if you have a lot of paper, magazine article, notes, and worksheets. Use a scanner and save the digital version as a PDF and your computer. Use your smartphone for note taking and bulletin board. Using a bulletin board on the wall. Go through in daily and throw old notes in the trash. And clean up the decks at the end of the day. Those are tips that can be applied. Obstacle of challenge of reading the article, where there are some texts that without looking at the dictionary, I don't understand the meaning of the word. Interesting article or not? Yes. This deck is interesting because this provides information in the form of very useful tips. And 2, are you a good digital citizen? Important information in the article. The conclusion that I can draw from reading the unit text is how to be a good digital citizen. What else in this modern era? This is not between not directly believing the new on the internet. Thinking before sending posts to the internet, good prints with friends, social media, complete with state regulation again digital. Don't download me illegally and so on. Obstacle or challenge of reading the article. The difficulty in reading this text is rather difficult for me to understand because the text is in the form of a question where there and there possible answer and some word that I don't understand if I don't look at the dictionary. Interesting article or not? Yes. This text is interesting to me in terms of content and information provided. Article week 3, adventure travel. Important information in the article. Adventure travel. From this story, it can be concluded that there are various kinds of adventure trip that can be done, among other activity holiday, polar expedition, culture journey, trekking tour, wildlife holiday. Obstacle or challenge in reading the article. The difficulty in reading the story this time was only in the new word that I not read, and the difficulty in trusting them probability. Interesting or article or not? Yes, because the story is very interesting about adventure travel. Article for article week 4 are zoos a good thing. Important information in the article. This deprivation causes many zoo animals to become stressed or mentally. Capturing animal in the wild also cause moons suffering by splitting up family. On the other hand, by bringing people on animal together, zoo have the potential to educate the public about conversion issues and inspire people to protect animal and their habitat. Surplus animals are sold not only to other zoo but also to circle or hunting rights in the US or South Africa, where some people are willing to pay pay a lot of money for the chance to kill an animal in a fence equals. Sure. Obstacle of telling is reading the article. The difficulty in reading this time in the meaning of the stance because there are many new stance and the repetition of the meaning of the stance. I still have difficulty in how to read the deck currently. Start testing article or not? Yes, the story is very interesting and adds to knowledge too. Article week 4, causing a musical instrument. Important information in the article. Choosing a musical instrument, many people would like to learn how to play a musical instrument, but they are part of by one big problem. What to play? The ideal attraction of playing a selling solo instrument like trumpet, violin, flute, or lead guitar make fat when you release how many other people are competing with you to get the main part with the some instrument. Electric version of instrument like the piano, drum, guitar, and even violin give you the option of playing in the night using handphones. Will your housemates sleep in the pitch? Talk to people you know who already play instrument. It's also a good idea to find an experienced music teacher, preferably one who play a few different instruments, who can give you some advice and push you in the right direction. Obstacle of challenge in reading the article. The difficulty is in this deck is that there are new words that I have to understanding under obstacle or challenge in reading the article. The difficulty in this deck is that there are new words that I have to understand, and in calling the story and understanding the story. Interesting article or not? Yes, the story is interesting because it relates to musical instrument and I like musical instrument. Article week 5, Emily's grade. Important information in the article. Emily is 8 years old. Emily don't write her homework. See the Emily can read on the board. She want to help Emily. So Emily and her teacher meet every day after class. Obstacle or challenge in a reading article. The difficulty in reading this deck is understanding it because the story is less interesting. Interesting not article or not? No, because the deck is less interesting. Article week 5, Ascrit talents. Important information in the article. The conclusion from this short story that can be drawn are: 1. Everyone has talent, but there is something that he still does, release, or has hidden talent. And 2. A mother is a extraordinary person and has many talents. And 3. A mother can do anything to please and protect her child. After obstacle of challenge in reading article, the difficulty in reading this short story in the plea, understanding the meaning implied in every stance in this story. Interesting not article or not, yes, the story is short but interesting and has the meaning. Enough presentation from me is there is something missing or wrong, saying I am sorry. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.